because I did not do a stream last night like I planned. My elbow was, you know, guys, it's still kind of bugging me if I'm honest with you. I don't know what it is. I woke up yesterday, man, and I could barely bend my arm. I can move my arm now, man. It still hurts. We have a few news stories to get to, but we're going to let some more people get in. I hope everyone's having a good day. We have a number of news stories to get to that include, Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren. Of course, Steve Barnes, as we all know, passed away and he died in a plane crash today. So we're going to get right into it here. Our first story today is about Mayor Lovely Warren. She's the mayor of Rochester. So Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley announced that Warren is facing two felonies, including a scheme to defraud in the first degree and violation of election law. Also charged were Warren's campaign treasurer, Albert Jones, Jr., and the treasurer of her political action committee, Rosalonda Brooks Harris. Warren has not been arrested, but will be processed, Dorley said. If convicted, she would be removed from office. This is a long process, and we anticipate that there could be challenges along the way, so I don't think this will resolve anything quickly, Dorley said at a press conference today. Warren has called the investigation a political witch hunt. Her lawyer did not return messages to any news agencies that I could find. So, and that's really kind of the issue. So she wasn't really, it looks like they weren't really responding to emails from what I found. I checked like 4 or 5 different news sources to see if they did, and there was nothing. When I checked, probably about 2 hours ago is when I last checked. So specifics about the ongoing investigation were not revealed, but the charges focused on Warren's first term in office from November 2013 to November 2017, in which she raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for her re-election campaign. So our next story here is from the LA Times. So in Los Angeles, 3 more police officers have been criminally charged with falsifying information on field interview cards, pushing the total number of officers in the growing gang labeling scandal to 6. Los Angeles County District Attorney Jackie Lacey announced the charges Friday, alleging the officers out of the LAPD Troubled Metropolitan Division had falsified information used to enter the names of people they had stopped on the streets into a statewide gang database. In all 3 cases, the defendants are accused of writing on the card that a person admitted to being a gang member, even though the body cam showed that the defendants in some cases were not asked or they denied their gang membership. So now let's get on to the news of the day, really. And this broke at about 1 in the morning. Donald Trump tested positive for COVID-19. And by now I know a lot of us know that. Hope Hicks, of course, was first announced last evening. And then Donald Trump at about 1:30 in the morning was announced to have COVID-19 and has since been transported to Walter Reed Hospital, where it is said to be precautionary because he is experiencing mild symptoms, I guess, a mild fever and that. But he is considered high risk because of his age and, the same situation I'm in if I got it, where he is also overweight. Now, I am not old, so, it is what it is. Or not, it's in my 70s, I should say. The tweet Trump made announcing his positive test, though, became Trump's most liked and retweeted tweet ever, quickly reaching over 1 million likes, which is pretty insane that is now his most liked tweet of all time. So a small plane crash in Corfu in New York we now know the plane was owned by Steve Barnes, and him and his niece had passed away in that plane crash, and it is very sad. Of course, Steve Barnes was half of the Celino and Barnes team that, of course, Celino and Barnes was set to separate, and, that is a sad situation, so thoughts with his family. But let's get on to the happy news story of the day. So This was a really cool and happy story, and this is out of Ghana. So in Ghana, hundreds of school children are excited to go back to school in style with their new cutting-edge bamboo bikes. These bikes aren't just a green way for them to get the classes, but they are making a difference for students who may not have been able to go to school otherwise. Ghana Bamboo Bikes, based in Kumashi in southern Ghana, manufactures and sells bikes with frames made from locally sourced bamboo. The result is an eco-friendly mix of style and function, I guess, that helps both children and adults avoid long walking commutes. Employment creation and being green are both very important to us, Bernice de Path, Bamboo Bikes founder, told The Guardian. The Guardian, of course, is a UK newspaper, if you don't know. We recycle wheels, gears, brakes, and handles from secondhand steel bikes and refurbish them, and only a few of the components are imported, like the tires. I keep saying DePath, and it's not DePath, but that's the only way I can think of pronouncing it. DePath said the bamboo comprises of 75 to 80% of our bikes, and the epoxy that they use to put the bikes together is made from tree fibers, uh, which they use from obviously local trees. And they said they initially used canvas paste, but it didn't work. And then they said they also plant 10 bamboo trees for every one they harvest. So that is really cool, guys. And I think that is one of the cooler stories I found. 2020, although it's been a stressful year for a lot of us, there's a lot of great positive things like that going on. And I just want to say that is some amazing work. I'm going to post that story to my Facebook. Um, and I hope everyone has a good night. I know things have been a little wild, and I expect things to get better. And let's keep all eyes on the election tomorrow. I'm going to have a full list of everybody who has tested positive in these past 3 days for COVID-19 in like the government world. So I look forward. I look forward to that, and I'm going to put that together because as we know, these kind of come in clusters. So I'm going to work with my one and only lonely staff member, and we're going to comprise a list for you guys together tonight and tomorrow. Until then, I will see you guys. You guys have a great night. I love you guys, and you know what? Just take care of yourselves. Be safe out there, guys. All right, bye.